Welcome, ghosts and ghouls, to Phasmophobia, where the scariest thing about this game is how fucking slow you walk. Like, holy shit. With you and your 3 friends, you can become a group of professional ghost hunters.
Oh, he's doing the combo dance thing, isn't he?
I said professional ghost hunters.
Well, that's my haunt alarm system. I think he's lost his mind. Leaving!
Professional ghost hunters. That's not how any of this works.
Alright, I got all the candles for you.
That's not how you're breaking the door. What? Professional ghost hunter. Nice. Now that you and your friends know what it takes to be professional ghost hunters.
Okay.
Yeah, this you'll need to choose where to die. I mean, hunt ghosts. Add in your equipment and immediately prepare for hunting. As you can see, your body is very flexible, but being this flexible costs you your movement, hence why you walk like someone took a sledgehammer to your knees. Since there are 4 of you, 1 person will be the designated truck baby, while the other 3 unfortunate souls will have to go inside and search for clues where they will inevitably die. Why sign up for this? Each job you choose to take will have different objectives, and the ghost will have a preference between preferring if people are alone or if it's down to clown with multiple people. Now that you know what your objectives are, the ghost's name, and their preference of either someone being alone or with a group, it's time to get into the actual ghost hunting part, finding evidence. There being a variety of ghosts, it's important to cross off which ghost it most likely won't be, and that'll get easier with every piece of evidence that you find. These pieces of evidence can be found by using a plethora of equipment at your disposal. There's some equipment that aren't entirely that great, like this whole ass satellite dish that can pick up sound, which seems pretty useful on paper, but in reality it isn't, and that makes me extremely sad. But all the other equipment is useful 100% of the time. The thermometer is probably the easiest way to find the location of the ghost, since in some cases the ghost won't necessarily reside in one particular room, but it could be in the hallway or like on the staircase or something like that. As soon as you see the temperature drop, you can assume that's where the ghost is, and if you can see your breath, then freezing temperature is one of your pieces of evidence.
I get the feeling it might be somewhere here because my thermometer is at 57. And it's been in like a constant 57.
Wait, 57?
Yeah.
What do you mean 57? Oh, just don't be like my friend here. He's obviously a sociopath since he uses Fahrenheit. The spirit box is a finicky one since there are times where it just seems like it won't work. There are 3 outcomes from using the spirit box. Either 1, you talk to the box and the ghost says nothing at all, which is actually pretty heckin' rude, but the ghost could just be shy. 2, you talk to the box and you regrettably get a response. Or 3, you talk to the box and you cease to exist.
Hello? Hello?
Who? I think she got Wolf.
She got Snow. Like, right
Oh,
away.
that's
He said
highly
hello.
unfortunate.
He said hello and then she killed him.
Oh my god. That last one is honestly just highly unfortunate. The EMF reader is pseudo-useful since it's also almost as finicky as a spirit box, since it'll sometimes pop off to level 5 out of nowhere, then never make a sound ever again, but when it reaches a level 5, it instills a level of fear and anxiety that I never thought was possible. You can use video cameras to watch on the monitor back in the truck to confirm any ghost orbs, as long as the lights are off, since it's harder to see the ghost orbs when the lights are on. Alongside the video cameras, you also have head-mounted cameras to help even even more with searching for ghost orbs. There are other options you can use, like the flashlight, but violet, death note, motion detectors, and sound sensors, but some of these are for after you find the potential ghost location. There's also the crucifix and smudge sticks, which I'll get to later. So now that you've found the ghost location and have all of your equipment prepared to find some evidence, it should be smooth sailing at this point for you and your friends, right?
So I should hold off on the sponge.
Fucking shit!
I hate that. The ghost will tend to make sounds or noises in your ear, attempting and probably prevailing to scare you, and it can go on hunts periodically. You can tell when the ghost is on a hunt when your light is flickering and you hear footsteps. If you happen to hear heartbeats, then that means your ghostly friend is hunting you in particular. There are a couple different ways for a hunt to occur. One, you can use trigger words to piss off the ghost, making it highly likely to show itself or mess with you. Saying its name constantly is almost a surefire way to make it appear, or you could simply say, hello? If your sanity is at 0%, the ghost will go on hunts much more frequently to the point where it can do back-to-back hunts, which is never fun. Now, when the hunt does start, there are 3 different ways it can go. 1, the proper way to go about a hunt is to not talk, hide in a room as quickly as possible, and go into the fetal position in the corner. I would not suggest hiding in the ghost room, but you could get highly lucky like yours truly. 2, if the hunt is starting and you're in a not so advantageous spot to hide, just revel in the thought that you're most definitely going to die in a corner where your body will look all mangled up. Goodbye, friends.
No. Bye, Jardi.
Keep beeline straight for Jardi.
And 3,
Oh boy.
why the fuck did this work? In some cases, the ghost will just fuck with you in other ways. It might not necessarily go on hunts, but it'll still mess around with you and probably freak you out.
Look into the camera that you want me to use.
Oh shit!
Now, to prevent a ghost from hunting, you can use a crucifix, which I still don't know how to properly use. Some people say you need to drop the crucifix on the ground, others say you could just hold it. I don't know the proper way to use it really. And then the smudge sticks can kind of just delay the ghost from hunting for a period of time. Now that you know how the fundamentals of ghost hunting works, you can now become a real professional ghost hunter. But just make sure you leave without any complications. Otherwise, you just might not get home in one piece.